About to try and move the mouse over to the tablet, but that is not... Oh, what a great thumbnail. I'm just pointing my receding hairline right at the camera. Anyway. APR does in fact see me, so may as well get started. Hello, Internet. It is 2:03 p.m. on Monday, September 20th, 2021. Today would have been my grandmother's birthday. 92nd? I think her 92nd birthday it would be. Anyway, I'm Mark Amsry, DJ Amstrack, and I'm holding court here on the Throne of Games. Gonna be continuing Tales of the Neon Sea. I started it on Friday, finished the first chapter. The writing is shaky, but the gameplay is enjoyable enough, and it's visually, like, I cannot fault the visual design for hardly anything. It's pretty. It's very pretty. So, I'm going to keep on playing and hope the writing gets a bit tighter as I progress. So, let's get started. What the heck platform was I playing it on? Was it the Epic Store? I think it might have been the Epic Store. Yeah, there it is. Crinkle, crinkle. Home. My head hurts so bad. I shouldn't have drunk so much last night. How did I even get back home? Hey, BBX, bring me my sobering medicine. Alright. That mobile junk heap is out of commission. I guess I'll have to get it myself. There should be some in the cooler nearby. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I gotta restart it because I forgot that being Unity, it interacts with this gamepad wrong. So I have to unplug it to play it. Without just constantly going left. It's annoying. Hey, Rose. Okay. Yes, yes. Repeat the scene. Why is there an extra trophy? Ugh, I'm seeing double. I'm all out. Well, that's no good. Guess I'll need to make some more. If only I can recall the recipe. I think there's a copy of it on the wall near the stairs. Secret sobering drug formula. Fresh worry-free herb is the key. There should be enough ingredients in the studio to make the sobering drug. But the worry-free herb must be fresh. Should grab some from the living room. Oh? Am I still intoxicated? Or is there really a crowd of cats partying in my living room? Where's the worry-free herb? Are these bite marks? This is a group photo of the police academy graduation ceremony. Wonder how everyone is doing now. Hey, fatty, we meet again. I guess my washing basket is more comfortable than Mrs. Perry's dumpster. Is that my worry-free herb you've got there? Come on, fatty, wake up. I need that worry-free herb more than you do. I need food to wake him up. Did I see some back at the party? Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Hey, Remy. Do you want to join the kitty party? Remy, stop that. Why do you have that habit anyway? Don't put your nasty app. You unplugged my phone. Remy, stop that. No. You are such a twerp, you know that? According to ancient medicine books, the worry-free herb is good for internal organs, mental health, and eyesight. This worry-free herb should be enough for the sobering drug. It's time to head back upstairs. Collected the herbs, so now I just need to follow the recipe. Meow. 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 Come here, Remy. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Remy, Remy, don't do that. Just tearing up coupons. Crap. I forgot the... That's not it. Remy, oh my god. Okay. So, crush up the herb, add salt, combine those other two things, and then put all of those things... Remy! Stop. Do you want to go to cat jail? Can open up cat jail for you. Can also toss you some toys, I guess, so you'll stop doing that. Just have really poor timing with when you want to get brushed. Wait until I'm busy and then beg me. Is that it? Huh? Is that it? You little twerp? You floofus? What is it? What do you want? She wants to stay just out of reach and be annoying, apparently. Wait. What? Okay, those other things I'm not sure about. Like the other bits of chemistry equipment. Remy, why do you mess with paper like that? Okay, you know what? things anyway, so just set that in his chair, and now you have nothing left to mess with. Well, nothing left to mess with over here. Hold you like a baby. Like a baby. You don't like that, do you? Oh no. Aha. Dopey ass cat. Okay. Bottoms up. Remy. Oh my god, cat. Kapow! What a hit. Good morning, Royd. What a beautiful morning it is, too. Rex, you're sober already? We were pretty wasted last night. I'm feeling much better, thanks to a few colorful chemicals and a pinch of herb. Oh. Don't tell me you took that old quack sobering drug. Are you still drinking that? About the photos of the implant device, the new SMS has locked up the whole case and no one can access it anymore. There's no way we can get the photos now. Your hands are pretty tied, aren't they? Okay, I got it. Huh? An unread message. Who the hell is Braden? Did I accept a case while I was drunk? I need to stop doing that. Thank you very much for accepting this task. I have included all information regarding my partner, Angela, in the appendix. Hopefully it will be of some use. Thanks again. 17 years old. Level 6. Arithmetic ability. Power limit value 54. Model ZF074. She likes human beings and lives a life like a human being. Bubbly personality. 2130 to 2139. Worked in the Bellflower House in Underbridge District. 2039 June. Now working as a waitress at the Fantasy Jellyfish. Missing robot case in Underbridge District? This won't be easy. Gonna deal with trash real quick. Take out the trash. Okay. Royd can't get the photos, so I need to draw that thing from my memory, and... who would show up here this early? Could it be a new client? Hi, Mr. Detective. You have a parcel. Parcel? The parcel is addressed to Mr. Rex. There you go. Have a good day. Meow. That courier girl looked weird. Maybe it's a side effect of that drug cocktail. Remy. Laser? This parcel is for me, but the rain has blurred the sender's name. The address is still vaguely recognizable. Is it the Underbridge District? My friends there would never send me gifts. I better scan this before opening it, just in case. Nothing on the sensors. Let's open it. Creepy. A fuzzy bunny rabbit? Who's bored enough to play such a prank? An eerie eyeball is sewn onto the right eye. This looks like... this is evidence from the Scott Hotel murder case. There's sewing marks on the chest of the puppet. What's been sewn inside? This device. Looks like the one in the robot's brain yesterday. And the symbol on the side is from the religion Basan. You're... Noah! What the hell is going on? Long time no see, detective. Phew. I had the same hallucination yesterday, but... why would that guy appear in it? Is he still alive? I shot him that day, but his body was never recovered, and I haven't heard a thing about him since. This bunny rabbit belongs to the victim of the Scott Hotel murder case when Noah murdered that family of 4. What does the sender want by sending me a fluffy toy and this device? This device is the symbol of Basan that Noah used to use a lot, and it looks like the implant device found on the steward robot in Mrs. Perry's apartment. Let's go ask the old man at the repair shop about this. He loves stuff like this. Shall I head to the repair shop now? Yeah, it's you again. Did you finally decide to become my test subject? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I came to ask for your opinion on this piece of tech. Does it look familiar? What's this? Is it a device that improves computing ability? Which robot's electronic brain did you cut open to get this? It's against the law to install external devices on electronic brains. Was this device connected to a robot's electronic brain? Of course it was. Look at these 3 port wires. Does this thing interfere with the inner core directly? This is unusual indeed. However, this is some master craftsmanship, likely from the Underbridge district. You know, illegal alterations like this aren't uncommon there. The Underbridge district? Looks like I'll need to pay that place a visit. An old buddy of mine might know what this is. He has a workshop on Square Street in Underbridge. Hilly little place compared to mine, of course. He's called Charles. You won't be able to miss his huge white beard. Why? Why are you like this? So if you're not actually going to buy anything, can you please piss off? Oh yeah, how about, okay, I guess there isn't anything else I can do here. Look at how happy my little cheese is now. He will not suffer from any pain in this little digital world. He will get all he wants. Little puppy that looks like cheese plays happily on the screen. But why? Why do I feel so miserable inside? I heard that if I go to Sky City, I'll never get sick again. If only I could afford it. Things I fish out are always covered in a purple, sticky fluid that is very hard to wash off. Look, there's still some left on my finger. I wonder where it's from. This is where the bus to the Underbridge district stops. Should I wait? Let's look around the area a little more. Arnold said he is leaving, and I hope he likes my kite. It seems like Alex is going to win the election for sure. Why is that? The missing robots have stirred up such controversy that no one wants to vote for Amos Augusto in case they get in trouble. That was basically nothing to do about the missing robot. And goodness me, Mrs. Perry was killed. I heard the murderer was a robot steward of a high-ranking official. I knew these robots were nothing but trouble. I also heard that a little girl witnessed everything. Poor girl, she must be having nightmares. I probably won't see Robert again, but whenever there's a kite in the sky, I think of the friendship between us. I heard something horrible from the society. Poor Mrs. Perry. We used to go to the anti-robot parade together, and she was the kindest person in the anti-robot society. I can't believe she was killed by a robot. You are not allowed to associate with these dangerous robots anymore, Arnold. What the heck are you? 1-2, 1-2. Watch out, Malite behind you. Focus! Long-hair Princess 428, don't pass out like last time. Keep on dancing! Just like this, everyone move on with me! What? Well, that homeless guy, Christopher, was taken away by the police. And it looks like he was involved in Mrs. Perry's case. People say he might be the murderer. Isn't the murderer a robot? How could such a thing happen despite the 3 principles restriction? I am worried that the events of the Apocalypse Garden will take place again. Who knows? Christopher's not coming back anyway, because the 2 candidates of the mayoral election are making a big fuss about the case. I heard that he used to be quite a successful person. But his life went downhill after his lover was killed. He ended up as a homeless man on the street in the end. His lover? Are you talking about the singer 13 years ago? Christopher told us so himself. Well, he might have been drunk talking. I don't have any customers at all because of the murder yesterday. Such bad luck. A customer complained to me last time because of the cats, and now this happened. My goodness. You know what? This Sephora apartment seemed to be haunted because strange things happened there before as well. The Underbridge district is pretty far away. I hope I have enough credits on my bus card. Noah, that disgusting twisted murderer who's responsible for the serial killings 13 years ago, has never been heard of in all these years. It surprises me that he would appear in my hallucination. Is it really him? Why would he appear all of a sudden? I don't know, it's a hallucination. And this device and the thing from the robot's brain. Why would they provoke my hallucinations? Is it a coincidence? Or are they connected in some way? All the clues point to the Underbridge district. The latest missing robot cases all happened there. And the police don't even bother to look into it because that area is considered to be a wasted land of losers. I don't know whether the king still remembers the little conflicts I had with him back then, so I need to be careful. It's his territory. However, legal alterations are pretty common there, so it's likely that I can find information about this device. A device that gives me a hallucination of Noah, a fluffy rabbit in the post. I don't feel good about this.
Are you being a fluffy bun?
She was.
I guess you might have this way, so it's my turn.
Yes, to make her stop. Hey, Ironhead. If you don't pay up tomorrow, you're gonna lose more than just an arm. Hey, pal. You don't look so good. They pop up every now and then. I am quite used to it now. This is my home, so I try my best to ignore their harassment. But these guys are relentless. They won't let me live in peace. It's probably time for me to move. Can you help me out? I can give you something as a reward. Help the scavenger? Sure. How can I help you? They threw my arm down below. Could you get it back for me? Okay, I'll take a look for you. But I can't promise anything. Thank you very much. Oh, there's the missing arm. There's no way I can reach it. I need a tool to get it. Leave me alone. Can't you see I'm busy working on my treasures? Hey, get your filthy hands off my precious torch! An old U-shaped magnet. I'll need to unlock each rod in order. Need to figure out the sequence. Okay. What are you up to now, troublemaker? Stay away from my treasure. The arm is way out of reach. Need some... Yes. Yes, I do. If I have enough materials, I can assemble some props here. Is this another riot trooper like the one in Morax's repair shop? How did this military machine end up here? Magnetic nozzle. A sprinkler with an electronic magnet? Not highly functional. Sprinkler. Hey, that sounds neat. I can retrieve the mechanical arm with this. Scavenger's Arm, modeled N0N55 mechanical arm, made by the Noah Company more than 10 years ago and quite popular. should get back to the scavenger now.
Thanks for getting my arm back. I don't know what I would have done without it.
Don't mention it. Hope you know how to reattach that thing.
I'll find someone to fix me up. In the meantime, I guess you're going to the lower part of Underbridge District. Take my white card. I don't need it anymore, and you can't proceed without it.
This is...
With this card, not only can you go in and out of the Underbridge District freely, but you have access to Flower Knight Town as well. They've got new security there, and there's no way you can get in without this. Even though white cards only grant access to low-security areas, outsiders can't acquire one without paying a lot of money. Thank you again for your help. It's time for me to leave.
White Pass Card, a special pass for Underbridge. The color stands for the level of authority. White is the lowest level, so it only provides access to White Zone.
I paid my taxes this month, didn't I?
His name is Blue, but he's green. The rules have changed. Now you need to prepay for the entire year.
Well...
Got a problem with our rules? Didn't you see what happened to the last guy who had a problem?
No. What I was trying to say was I don't have enough money, so can you give me a couple more days?
Make sure you bring the money before the end of this month, or else... No pass, no entry. All you had to do was ask. I've got my pass right here. Good for you. You're free to enter.
Hello there, sir. Welcome to the most exciting place in all of Miracle Street. The city's most beautiful ladies await you inside.
Is that so? Are they as beautiful as you?
I can assure you, sir, that they eclipse even my beauty.
Hey, little guy, be careful. Wait, my wallet! Damn it, my pass! I need to take the next elevator. I hope I can make it. There he is. Hey, you little punk! That's my wallet you stole!
Oh no, he's coming! Talk later, Abir. You fool, catch me if you can.
Wanted me to follow him into the alley. It's obviously a trap. I have to figure something else out. Ladder is too rusted and worn to use.
Were you just chasing that little boy in the red clothes?
Damn right I was. The little punk stole my wallet and disappeared into the alley.
He was stealing again. Don't worry, I'll help you get your stuff back.
What happened?
Try to relax, young man. Lola will get your belongings for you. Why don't you sit down and allow me to give you an examination on the house?
You can detect my augments? Hang on, Charles' workshop. I guess that makes you Charles.
Indeed I am. Charles, a downtrodden mechanic in Underbridge at your service. It seems you know of me.
Morax sent me to find you. Maybe you can help.
Let me take a look. Device directly connected to the quantum brain. The craft is pretty complicated, and no wonder that young man asked you to find me. Young man. This thing is equipped with an anti-analysis mechanism, which will destroy the interior hardware if opened. This is what I like to call a challenge. Wait, give me a minute. Actually, I may have seen something like this recently. I serviced a robot not long ago, and there was an external device like this one jacked into his electronic brain.
Was it a robot from Underbridge District?
Right, I remember it now. It was Brank from the Bellflower House. Yes, and Dr. Edward asked me to help identify the device. I noticed that this thing was in hibernation mode and that irreversible damage could be done if it was tampered with, so I left it intact. It seems that a lot of people are looking for Brank recently. Now that's a robot with a story.
Where can I find Brank?
It's probably best to ask about Brank on Miracle Street. He's the maintenance technician for the... for the big boobies? What? I mean the virtual tour guide Kanon. The people over there should be able to help. By the way, if you happen to see my grandson, it's worth asking him about it too. Recently he's taken an interest in the robots that have been disappearing lately. His name is Nanko. He's a little robot and a budding detective too.
Nanko? Sure, I'll ask him.
Come back to me if you've got any physical problems. Better than going to that Morax fellow. He's barely out of diapers.
Hey, are you slacking? Need me to help massage your tired muscles and bones, eh?
What?
Mario, you do know that 2 days from now is Grace Day, Underbridge's most solemn festival. What my partner here is trying to ask is, what are we gonna do if the statue isn't fixed in time? Don't worry, I'm on it. It'll be finished today.
I certainly hope so, because we both know how much I'd enjoy kneading your back with my fists.
Mario, the dignity of the king is in your hands. Just try and fix that statue on time. Thanks to this job, I haven't seen my dear Hideyoshi in quite a while. My mind is wandering and it's difficult to concentrate. My darling Hideyoshi, without you my life is no fun at all. Huh? Who are you? Forget it, whoever you are, can you do me a favor? I need to finish restoring the king's statue before Grace Day, so I haven't had time to visit Hideyoshi. It's driving me crazy. Can you pass this note to Hideyoshi for me? It's a love letter. All my feelings are written out on this page. Should I help Mario? Okay, it's calling him Mario most places, like in dialogue, but his thing calls him Orioma.
Let's see the address. Nightflower Town? I'm not familiar with it.
Hideyoshi works in a maid cafe there. It shouldn't be hard to find. I'm entrusting you with this important mission.
I know it's not right, but I'm really curious about what's in the love letter. Should I take a look?
Leave it unread. I, the infamous and decorated Detective Rex, would never read someone's private letters.
I can't believe he built such a giant statue for himself. His Highness is still as high profile as he always was.
There's a ridiculously big diamond on the belt of the statue. I can't take it? Why are so many people gathered here?
I heard that a water main broke, and no one has been found to repair it. Now the area's water supply has been cut off.
The plumber disappeared last month, and nobody can find Brank, the other handyman. Maybe the old man from the workshop can help. Hey, you in the coat. You've been staring at it for long enough. Can you help fix the water main? Help repair the water system? Maybe I can give it a try. Maybe I can try, but I need to look at what's wrong before I can be sure. And then come over here and check it out. Just don't screw it up. It looks like the separator is broken, so we need a new one. I'll go to the workshop. Maybe the old man can help. I'm not a guy you want to mess with. If you can't fix the water supply, get out of my way. No. I couldn't stand the fresh air of Sky City, so I came back to ground level. I can smoke my cigar in peace down here. That's a pipe in your mouth.
See your pipe.
What?
See your pipe.
There's still side tasks unfinished. Where's the old man? I guess I'll have to do it myself. Fully automatic assembly station. Looks like the old man has some good equipment here. I wonder if he has the parts I need for BBX. I should remember to ask later. I can assemble the parts here when I find something useful. Wow, there are so many blueprints. The old man must get bored. Let me see whether I can find something useful. God's touch. This seems to be a key element for robot restoration. It may help fix BBX. Soul separator. Yeah, this device could work as a filter for the water supply system. Just need to find the parts. Transforming Billy. What a curious name. There's a small line of text under the design drawing. Don't use it on a ruby, or... special biocondenser, which seems to be homemade. This fire controller is a component for the transforming Billy. Looks like Charles has been trying to set something up. An old-looking turbine engine. If I reverse the spin to opposite direction, I might be able to use it as the separable structure. Perfect spot for a contemplative shit. Or not. Well, this is a modified mini vacuum cleaner. It might be useful later.
Mini vacuum cleaner that has been slightly modified, fully functional but dumped for no obvious reason.
Some of the truck's lights are missing. Okay, it's charged. Blocked ahead.
What? A device made from a mini vacuum cleaner with a laser shooter inside. If I can improve on the design, it will be a powerful weapon. What a strange device. The warning advises against using it on rubies. I do remember seeing a giant ruby back at the statue. Called it a diamond, though. What's up? Yeah, I said that at the start of stream.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I forgot to mention it to you earlier.
This metal has been electroplated and waterproofed. It should meet the requirements for the synthetic soul separator.
Jeez.
What the? The ruby seems to have amplified the laser beam. But it's out of juice now. Wonder if I can power it back up somehow. The power of Ruby transforming Billy has become Laser Billy.
like skinning cats. My ruby laser speaks for me now. This is war. Pathetic things. Submit or die, surrender, earthlings. Perfect. This should give me enough juice for another shot with the laser billy. Haha, it worked. The materials needed for the soul separator are successfully collected. Now go make it in the workshop. Are you telling yourself to do that? I shall walk the smoking earth, one small step from the shiny metal stacks. Hello, human insect from the planet Blue. I have crossed the universe to speak to you. Take me to your leader for a beer or two. Hopefully this thing can replace the water supply separator. The soul separator has been completed. Now to go try it on the water system. Here's hoping this contraption works. Oh my god, my peace sign human caribou. This is invasion. Follow procedure. Man, this is war. Catching flies and pulling wings. Submit or die, surrender, earthlings. It worked. Now the entire device should be operational. What? You fixed it? Well, I guess now we can call it a day. Good times at Miracle Street await. Buildings are all very old here. Is this really the place I'm looking for? The half-robot, half-human detective approaches. Lark, the god of destiny, has placed a wager on him. Perhaps he will understand the weight of this wager someday soon. How do you know that I'm part robot? I get it. That crystal ball's a light sensation scanner, isn't it? You've been using this trick to collect information on your customers. Bugger. Perhaps he is not as stupid as he looks. I can see numerous threads of destiny entangled around his half-robot body. He should follow his heart and draw from this deck of Hugo cards. Lark often offers an omen to lost wanderers. I've always found it best to humor the locals. Go on then, I'll take one. I see, I see. An astronaut inverted in a tank of water. This represents adversity. No, maybe it is an illusion, a room full of sculptures. The 12th card of the Hugo deck, inverted in water. Although in a bad situation, it does provide a new angle to view the world. This could be the key to break through adversity. So it's the Hanged Man? Hey Mom! What number is the Hanged Man?
12.
It's the Hanged Man. Yeah, come take a look at this.
Wow. Cool. The 12th card.
Mm-hmm. And like that's the basic interpretation of the Hanged Man. Bad situation, but it does provide a new angle to view the world.
Yeah.
I should be searching for Brank instead of wasting my time on Hugo cards. Thanks, fortune teller. Impressive green face paint, by the way. Wait, is that William up there on the balcony? Why is he here?
Aren't you just the cutest little kitty? Yes, you are. I wish you would come visit every day.
That bloody cat is getting more action than that I've had in the last 15 years. Hello, ladies. Hopefully my little assistant didn't annoy you too much. If you like cats, I have many at home. Do you want to come over to my place later to have a look at them? Smooth, Rex.
Looks like this little guy doesn't like what you've named him, Mr. Detective.
You know who I am?
It doesn't matter whether we know you or not. If the king knows you've snuck out here to have some fun, Miracle Street is bound to see some action.
It turns out I'm busy today, so I'll have to show you the cats some other time.
Okay, Mr. Detective. Hope to see you again sometime. Welcome. Come and
What?
serve you.
This must be the virtual tour guide column. It looks like she's malfunctioning. If I want to ask her about Brank, I need her to be working properly.
Where did that chick go? I just don't know how I'm going to keep this shop running. Time is running out. What should I do? Who are you? Are you the one Nanko sent to help me? Goodness me, what took you so long?
I'm actually not.
I don't care who you are now. The show is about to begin, but I have 3 showgirls missing. Could you please help me bring them back for dress rehearsal?
I'm not sure I can help find anyone. I'm not very familiar with this place.
They couldn't have gone far, and I think they should still be on Miracle Street or in Nightflower Town. So will you give me a hand?
Sure. I'll go find them now.
Oh my god, thank you. The 3 showgirls are Awide, who likes chatting with virtual salesmen, Nimi, who loves dogs, and Malete, who is addicted to VR games. Please hurry.
Broken massage stick. The massage stick is the latest product from Fish Glue Entertainment. But the tip on this one looks completely shagged out. Shagged out. I get it. Living area. Mao area.
Not so fast, sucker. Access to the Mao district is restricted. Please show your pass.
More passes. This is getting ridiculous.
The new policy came into effect last month. This area is now being managed using a pass system and a universal clock.
Ass system. Excuse me, lady. Are you from the Rainbow Club?
Excuse you? Can't you see I'm having a pleasant conversation with this gentleman?
Long silver hair. This is one of the missing showgirls, but she's busy chatting with a virtual salesperson. I wonder if I can find a way to shut him up.
An antique spring lock system. This takes me back. I need to push each of the locks back into place to open it.
Damn it! You can't even trust virtual salesmen to stick around nowadays. We were talking just a second ago and now he's gone. What, you want to chat with me, mister?
Francesca asked me to take you back for rehearsal.
What? Am I not allowed to come out for some fresh air? I can't believe she sent you to find me.
Well, do you want to talk instead?
Yeah, why not? I guess a shabby old guy like you might be desperate enough to stick around. No offense.
Brank. Do you know a robot named Brank? He's the maintenance worker for Kanon.
Oh, him. Rumor has it that he has a thing for Kanon. A robot and a virtual tour guide. A good match, huh? Now that you're asking, it occurred to me he came to our club with some bigwig from a gang last week. He wasn't looking too good that day. I'm not into robots, though.
Isinglass Entertainment. I saw you talking to the salesman from Isinglass Entertainment. Do they have good products?
Come on, you're not jealous of a program, are you? Forget about him and come party at my club instead.
Thanks for the offer, but...
You should come have a look. Apart from our dance performances, we have other programs and services as well.
I'm a little rusty at this.
It's fun talking to strangers once in a while, but now I really should be getting back to that rehearsal. My stage name at the club is YiTi. Just drop my name and you'll get a discount.
Deep Learning Processor, which provides the chips for computers to produce large-scale synthesized nerve networks that can mimic a human brain.
Miracle Street is always this busy.
Indeed, but it's a shame that you can't go to Mao District now.
Why is that? I think I just saw someone going in. Yeah, you need a pass to get in there now. I've also heard that even the local sleep schedules have to be in line with a strict timetable. Another new policy? This is so annoying.
Tell me about it. It seems like there's a new policy every day. It's making my head spin.
Well, let's just hang out on Miracle Street today, then.
No point continuing, unless I want to walk myself to death, which shouldn't take too long the way I'm going.
Only high-level VIPs can enter Tang City. You aren't one of them, so get out of here now.
These circuits are a mess. No wonder it's malfunctioning. If I can connect them correctly, we should be back in business. Okay, that should do it. Damn, it's still not working properly. I guess the problem must be with the projection equipment up top. Hey, William, knock it off and give me a hand.
Meow. So your name is William, eh? Seems you're as smart as you are cute. Hee. Meow meow. Welcome to Miracle Street. What can I do for you?
I'd like to ask about your maintenance technician, Brank.
Mr. Brank? He's a good person, very caring. He often talks with me about his dog. But I haven't seen him in 3 days. I remember he was complaining of a bad headache. He might have gone to see Dr. Edward.
Dr. Edward?
I neglected to mention that Dr. Edward opened a private clinic, often seeing robots for free. Robots in the area almost always go to see him when they fall ill. The clinic is located in the C4 district of Nightflower Town and can be accessed directly via Elevator C.
Wait, was there an option that let me go back that way, or was that just... No, I can't go back that way. That guy's just standing there. Loitering. No loitering!
Stop sniveling and tell me, do you know what you did wrong? Yes, I do. Please forgive me, Lola. It's you. Here, please take this. I won't do it again.
What the...
It's your wallet, mister. See if there's anything missing.
Yes, everything's here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Don't worry, I'll teach him a lesson.
White pass confirmed. You are now a winner, not a sucker. Please enter. According to new regulations, Nightflower Town residents are required to synchronize their work and rest times with the new universal clock. Only people with a pass of a certain level can access the elevator. I trust that you'll follow these new regulations to the letter. Thank you for your cooperation, winner. I can use this abandoned workbench to make some items. Well, not right now, I can't. My head is aching. I need to see a doctor. Cosmetic melt gun, a high-temperature energy device that is used to fix the facial details of robots. I need more drink. I'll be right back. There we go. Alright. Looks like there's something under construction ahead. Your face. Temporary construction. The Diamond Square. Edward Clinic. You do see a Daniel. He is on break.
What happened to my VR partner? He suddenly disappeared. Did he go offline? I can't finish this level without him. Damn it, this is so frustrating.
Hello there. I don't suppose you happen to be a showgirl from Rainbow Club.
Yes, I am. Did my boss send you here to find me? My partner just went offline. Can you please find out what happened? He went offline and caused me to fail this quest. I'm not going back to work until I've completed it.
Do you know where he could be? In the real world, I mean.
He likes to play at Diamond Square in C-Zone, but there's been a lot of construction work going on there lately. If he's not there, he's definitely somewhere in Nightflower Town.
Do you know why everyone calls me Mr. Ja? What? Currently in on-duty mode. No entry to this area permitted, sucker. Looks like I have to wait for off-duty mode to activate. Maybe I can help speed things along. I should go find the clock.
Meow. Meow.
High efficiency battery. This must be the universal clock I keep hearing about. Taking control of it will make my life down here a lot easier. Let's see. The clock circuit board. If I can get this thing working, I should be able to manipulate the clock. Now I need tools. Elevatob. A green card is needed to enter, but anyone may enter during off-duty mode. This must be the missing VR player. Did he just pass out? What happened? Did I fall asleep? Thanks for waking me up, buddy. I'll continue my game now. Let's finish this level! What he said just now is that your scent makes him uneasy. Ow! Remy? Why you bitey?
Shops around here are all closed due to the construction work.
Markle Street.
Yes, I finally nailed that annoying quest. Thank you so much. I'll head back now.
Unpowered laser cutting device. A cutter made from a massage stick and a laser device, which can generate a stable, high-frequency, and high-temperature light blade under a sufficient power source.
Meow.
A cutter made from a massage stick and a laser device, which generates a stable, high-frequency... Okay.
Looks like someone installed this incorrectly. The light beam needs to be adjusted so that the signal reaches both ports. Placing the prisms correctly should help. Let's see.
No, that's not right. That's not right either. No. There.
Always was a whiz with a laser cutter. Looks like this area's entered off-duty mode. It should be easier to get around now. I should find Brank in the clinic for more information before letting the gang know. A lot of the windows have been sealed. Probably a lot of interesting stories behind them, but it's not the right time to start thinking about that.
Where are you from? Don't you know the rules? This is my territory. Go collect your rubbish somewhere else. Huh? What's up?
Surrounded by dogs. Are you a dancer at the Rainbow Club? Francesca is looking for you.
Of course. The show's about to start, but I don't really want to go back. Tell you what, there's some questions that have been bothering me. If you can help answer them, I'll go back.
Well,
Are you ready? I'll start now. I know dogs stick out their tongues to cool down when it's too hot in the summer, but why do dogs stick out their tongues in the winter?
Just this particular one.
dogs pant faster when they're nervous or excited, so they stick out their tongues to calm themselves.
That sounds about right. Next. Dogs are trained to follow instructions. Can they understand what people say?
I mean, sort of.
I can understand a few words. I don't think the answer is right. Do you want to think about what?
Come on, I hit down twice. And I mean, that's not entirely right either. Dogs can learn like a small number of words. It's not just tone.
What a pity. I thought Lisa could really understand me.
Now that they do understand tone. Tone communicates a lot, but you can also teach a dog to understand specific words and commands that are more than just the tones you say them in.
And body language.
Mm-hmm.
Body language is real thing. Even more so than cats.
Do dogs only eat vegetarian food? Some people feed their dogs fresh vegetables and fruits. Sometimes I see dogs grazing on the weeds between the old train tracks.
No. Dogs don't absorb vegetable protein. Long-term feeding of fruits and vegetables can often result in death. Dogs may eat grass to clear their stomach, but if they eat a lot of grass, they should be taken to the vet for examination.
Oh, really? Wow, thanks for the warning. You're pretty smart for a detective. The last person to answer my doggy questions so well was Brank.
Brank? You mean the maintenance technician? Do you know him?
Of course. He often comes here with Ellie. She's so cute. Oh, sorry, you probably don't know Ellie. She is an absolutely giant corgi. I'm going back to rehearsal. Thank you for helping me with my questions.
I found all 3 showgirls from Rainbow Club. I should head back there now.
Dogs.
Well, hello there. Are you a new visitor to our little coffee bar? Hello, I'm looking for Hideyoshi. Is she here? Yes, that's me. How can I help you? Mario asked me to pass this letter to you. He's too busy to come himself. Oh, Orioma, he's such a lovely man. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe Orioma could write such sweet poetry. I can't wait to see him again. Great. I wish you two the best. I might just as well ask Hideyoshi something. I'm looking for a robot named Brank. I heard that he really likes his dogs. Brank? Ah, yes, he hasn't been here in the past few days. That's quite unusual. Is something wrong? Can you tell me anything else about him? He lives in District A2 above here. Yes, I remember. It's A2H7. He's a very cute corgi, Ellie, and takes good care of... Oops. Something. Has Brank been behaving strangely recently? My hand twitched and I skipped the line. Behaving strange? Nothing really stands out. To be honest, Brank always was a quiet fellow. Hey, where's my sweet little Hideyoshi? It's that disgusting sicko again. He's been pestering me lately, and I'm sick and tired of it. Can you please do me a favor? I can tell you more about Brank when we get rid of this slime ball. Sure. How can I help? He's pretty skittish, so if you make some noise down below, he should leave. Get going. I will try my best to hold him off. Lots of maps of the underground sewage system. Seems quite complicated. It looks like there's something under construction ahead. No point continuing. Okay, you've said that before. Automatic freight terminal. Interesting. Oh, wait, I see. Okay, everything is ready. Now to watch the fireworks. What's going on? Is there a problem? Guard, we must take a look. Hideyoshi, wait for me, okay? Okay, before I go back up there, let's... Nothing over here. Okay. Game Bud. $23.99K Bridging Goldfinger. This is made of numerous gold conducting blades with high strength oxidation, or oxidation and conductibility. The
The best choice for transmitting signals. Unfortunately, the gold isn't of the... Oh, it's just this again. Ah. Dang. Okay. Thanks so much for scaring him away. He is such a slimy wanker. Don't worry about it. I'm happy to help. Now you mentioned you could tell me more about Brank. Well, Brank often brings Ellie here to play. He doesn't like talking very much, but he's always very polite. People like him very much. Oh, I remembered something that might help you. One time, when Brank was drunk on premixed oil, he complained that some gangsters were pestering him and forcing him to do some work that was really upsetting him. Forced to work for the gangs. I see. Thank you for your information. I still owe you for driving that idiot away. Thanks again, Mr. Detective. Nice. You will, I think you'll like the music in there. Alright, this is just here. Wait, when did I get a green card? Bison will lead us to fusion. The global conflict started from separation, combining robots and humans. Bison will fuse us, and fusion will connect, take us to a new land. It sounds like... Yes, these are beliefs of the new god Noah. He would use the holy mark of Bison as his symbol. After the Arthur Forrytown case, this symbol was found at a great many crime scenes. These new believers claim to belong to the Roverist Church, but I'm not sure there's any connection between them and Noah. No, wait a second. I I didn't remember getting another pass card, so I just assumed that this elevator over here yeah, okay, I still don't have access to those other things. Oh well. As long as I'm near this door, though. I can go talk to Francesca. All three of the girls returned, right?
Yes, thank you so much, but there's one last problem. Somebody messed up our lighting system. There's a control station just below us. Can you please adjust the lighting to a rainbow color?
Anything for you, ma'am. Rain bomb. Oh, okay, I see. Oops. No. Dang it. Oh, it's going across that way. I see. Wow, this is my kind of show.
Mr. Detective, you are amazing. I could kiss you.
Actually, wait, he's not scrubbing stuff anymore. I'm so tired. I need a break. An ordinary gang leader. Damn, I can't get any information out of him. I'm gonna get an earful when I go back.
The doctor didn't take us seriously because he's got friends in high places looking out for him. If the boss hadn't stopped me just now, I'd have taught him a lesson he wouldn't soon forget.
Come on, take it easy. If he really does have connections, using force wouldn't end well for us. Hey, Granddad, get out of the way. Those guys look like gangsters. What's going on?
There are lots of odds and ends, as well as construction waste.
All the passages have been blocked by garbage, but the elevator over there probably leads to a lower zone.
Oh dear. I know it hurts, but try to keep still.
Fortunately, they are all just flesh wounds. These gangs really have no principles.
Another patient? You don't look sick. Are you here for a physical?
Dr. Edward, I'd like to ask about a robot named Brank. I understand he was a patient here.
It seems everyone is looking for Brank. Some gang members just came by asking about him.
The gangsters are looking for Brank too?
How are we supposed to know where each patient is? These people make trouble when they don't get what they want. When they don't get what they want. My poor Edward.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay, Luna. Let's see if any damage has been done to the instruments.
Okay. But you really should lie down for a while.
Can you tell me about Brank?
Sure, but you know I can't break doctor-patient confidentiality. What I can tell you is that Brank lives in District A2, which is the staff residence for Bellflower House. He often has problems with dog hair clogging his systems, so he comes to the clinic every week for regular maintenance checks. That sounds like you're violating doctor-patient confidentiality, telling me what's usually wrong with him. There's a cafe over in District A3. Dog walkers like to go there. You can probably find some of Brank's acquaintances.
Okay, I'll check it out. But I didn't expect Brank to be in deep with gangsters.
There were rumors about him being close to some gang leaders, but I don't know much about it. I do know that those gangsters are looking for him now. Maybe he's on the run. Brank hasn't received his regular maintenance for a few days. If you do find him, please remind him he's due for inspection.
Thanks, Doc. If I find him, I'll tell him. What's this? Genetic experiments? This looks like a really old medical journal.
After the accident, Edward and I have drifted apart, so...
High-dimension memory. This seems like a quantum chip storage that simulates a brain for intelligent robots. Brank hasn't received his regular blah 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 blah.
Finding out Brank's address was a bit of a reward, but if the gangs are also looking for him, it means that things are more complicated than I imagined. I'm also interested in what the gang said back at the door. There's something odd about that doctor.
So you're the detective looking for Brank?
Who's asking, pal?
Nice to meet you. My name is Nanko. I am a robot detective. Grandpa Charles adopted me, and now I live in his workshop.
Okay, yes. I'm Rex. Charles mentioned you.
I heard you're looking for Brank?
Indeed I am. I understand we share a common goal.
I'm investigating the recent disappearance of some robots. Brank is the latest to have gone missing. I suspected that the gangs had kidnapped them, but it seems that all of the missing robots also visited this clinic. This is a major lead. I tried hacking the clinic's computer records, but found nothing useful. Maybe there are some critical paper documents in there.
Need some help?
I would suggest the most logical course of action to be splitting our responsibilities. Please find Brank first. There must be a reason why the gangs are looking for him. Here's a heaven-level pass card. It's still experimental, so it's not completely functional yet. It can only unlock districts at orange level and below, but that should be enough to get you to Brank's address. While you investigate Brank's house, I'll be working on the clinic. If you find anything, I'll be at Grandfather's workshop. We can exchange information there. Good luck.
A test replica of a Heaven Pass card, which has some of the functionality of a real pass card. It can be used to get past orange level restrictions and below in Flower Night Town.
Ah! Help! Help me!
That robot is in a bad way. Should I help him? It looks like we need to find a doctor to help him. This cleaning robot has gone into hibernation mode. I need to go find a doctor. Hey Doc, somebody up above might need your help.
What is it?
A robot seems to have passed out up in C1 district. Any chance you can check it out?
A robot? I'm okay, I'm on my way. Luna, you look after things here. I need to step out for a while.
Hi there. Just before the doc ran out, he was about to show me that robot's diagnosis report. I'm a close personal friend of his, you see. Some might say we're like family. Actually, that's it. That's it, we're family.
Sorry, according to hospital regulations, we can't reveal any information if the patient is not here in person.
The doctor is gone, so if I can distract the nurse, I should be able to sneak a peek at Brank's diagnosis. I know this is a pretty dirty move, even for me, but I'm running out of time. Maybe I can get the nurse's attention with this patient beeper.
What is it?
The nurse is distracted. Now's my chance.
Yes, this isn't obvious at all.
Brank's medical record. Exceptionally high arithmetic ability and social competence. A real high-end technician. Several systems clogged with dog hair, likely from walking his dog after work. Angela. It's the missing person that bartender mentioned. Her older sister was destroyed by humans. Didn't he tell me she's outgoing and likes humans? Robots have a hard life too. I can't believe he doesn't have enough money to replace his joints with all the work he does at the airport. Gangster robot. Isn't that the employee who couldn't gain entry before? Why would a technician need a combat modification? Angela and Brank, both missing, and both have records in this medical log. Their serial numbers also end in the same digits. There must be a connection. And that butler robot from yesterday. He had these numbers in his serial code too. The similar serial numbers mean they were created in the same place, at almost the same time. Could it be a coincidence? Unlikely. I need to keep this in mind.
You're a stranger, right? This is executive staff housing. Go away.
Brank's home is not in the drainage pipes, so there's no need to go down there. Fine, fine. Seems like nobody's home. I hear a dog barking. Maybe something has happened to Brank. I need to get in there and have a look. This is a special facial recognition anti-theft lock for robots. Can only be entered after the code is cracked. Okay, I need to fill every single node to complete the decryption. The route can cross itself, but not overlap, and it can't go through the same yellow node twice. Yellow nodes must be hit in the right order. And the route must finish where it began. Wait. I didn't realize I was already controlling it. Now wait, if it has to finish where it began, it can't get back to there. Because that's just going to be a one-way thing. No, that didn't work. There. Jesus, what the hell happened in here? It's a giant Basan symbol on the wall. No signs of the theft or robbery. Yeah, this is a signature Noah crime scene, so the purpose of the bunny parcel was to bring me here. But why? Well, I suppose I do recognize these crazy symbols from Noah's old crime scenes. What's wrong with this dog? Judging by this poor malnourished pup, Brank's been gone for a while. Poor thing. Let's find you something to eat. It's ravenous. Nearly bit my arm off. There's a Noah symbol on the wall. There must be something else in this room as well. Let's have a look. Cheryl. An unreleased classic poster of the singer Cheryl for one of her shows 13 years ago. She was one of Noah's better-known victims. She was killed before that show was even announced. And this poster should have been hanging in Cheryl's dressing room. But all the investigators found was an empty space on the wall where it should have been. So we have a missing poster from a crime scene 13 years ago, which turns up in a missing robot's apartment. Is this some kind of message for me? The bunny puppet sent to me the other day also belonged to one of the victims. So that makes two things linking these events to Noah's case so far. Trail of footprints from the bed to the door. The irregular steps suggest a staggering movement. There is condensed fluid near the footprints. Judging from the footprints, someone must have gotten out of bed and walked out of the room in a disorderly stagger. The steps look like the ones of a drunk or drugged person. A trail of footprints lead from the bed to the door, and near the footprints are strange pools of a coagulated fluid. The footprints are distributed oddly, suggesting the owner had difficulty balancing and walking. This charging device must have a past record of the robot that used it. Maybe I can find some information here. Let me try.
B2 Electronic Chargeable Device V21.2.1.5. Welcome to IQM Company. Starting self-check. Incorrect charging, blah blah blah. Incorrect supplementary fluid. System loading. Press confirm to enter the system. Charging power query. Supplementary fluid. Calling service. For quit. Account balance. Charging power record. The user has forced quit while charging. Power surge protection succeeded. Emergency wake-up failed. Equipment maintenance fee $1,000. Jeez.
Your charging device has malfunctioned. Were the wires been yanked out?
Records indicate that at 3:21 a.m. on 17th of October, Brank's charging process was cut off during his sleep, and the compulsory awakening function of the computer failed. Low credit account. Ooh.
There's so many overdue bills. Looks like Brank is barely making ends meet.
An unknown chemical can be seen in the recharging fluid. The user has ignored it.
A warning on the label advises against adding unauthorized chemicals, but it seems that somebody wasn't paying attention.
Supplementary fluid contamination.
It looks like tank number 1 has a similar problem. Better take it out for inspection.
Service unavailable when account in overdraft.
Huh? It's rare to see recharging fluid coagulated like this. Well, let's take a sample, even though I'm not sure what an analysis will show.
Someone injected an unknown nanofluid into the charging device, and it's very likely that the fluid entered Brank's body during the charging process.
Brank must really love his pup. Or should that be loved? There's a lot of residue from the robot recharge fluid on the bed, and the ports and tubes have been ripped and torn. Did Brank do this to his own bed?
Robot recharge fluid is splattered over the bed. The recharge ports and fluid tubes show obvious signs of being pulled and damaged, very likely caused by the user forcibly removing them.
No traces of a fight or struggle, and no sign of damage caused by the dog. I guess this is all the clues I'm going to get. Now I'll have to try and reconstruct how this went down. A book about the Prophet, a truly revered figure among robots.
Yep. Okay.
Since the last one, the order of gears appeared related to the order things actually happened in. That doesn't bring it to the core, though. The central mechanism. Let's see, maybe if I work backwards. Okay, so that one isn't last. That fits. That might fit, but might not. And that fits. Let's see if I can work from here. Ah, itch. I don't think I can get all the way back if I go that way. There we go. Rank put some kind of additive into the recharging fluid tank. The recharging device sent out a warning, but he gave a manual override. The additive entered Brank's body through the recharging input port. At 3:21 a.m., October 17, Brank was recharging when he suddenly got up and yanked out the recharging input, which damaged his bed outlet and his own input. Brank staggered towards the door in a very strange way, ignoring the fluid leaking out of his body. Brank exited his home and went missing. There's no trace of another person at the scene, so Brank probably left by himself. And if the data from the recharge system's failed force wake-up function is correct, Brank left the room with his body in dormant mode. A sleepwalking robot. That shouldn't be possible. First the butler robot in the Mrs. Perry case, and now Brank with the same kind of implanted device. It stands to reason it's the implanted device that's causing both these robots to act irregularly. Anyway, this strange fluid additive needs to be investigated. Looks like a coagulation of a certain kind of liquid nanosubstance. What exactly does this thing do? Why are you barking? Are you taking me somewhere? Do you know where your owner is? Should I follow this poor mutt? Let's go. I hope you can help me find Brank. The puppy is barking at something down below. Did Brank come this way? Let's climb down and take a look. Look, here on the wall. This is the same coagulated fluid from Brank's place. I should follow the trail. More liquid. He must have gone inside here. No point in continuing. Yes. Okay. Actually, before I go there, how about... Oh, fine. You're no fun. Glorp. Safety first. I need to put on a pair of insulating gloves to handle it. There's liquid on the other side, but someone must have raised this bridge. To slow a pursuer, perhaps? Damn it, I'll need to find another way across. The control station is in an inactive state and can only control the wheel above when there is enough power. Noah's bird face. This graffiti is very rough. It looks like it's been drawn in a hurry. Noah's symbol just keeps showing up during my investigation. Insulated gloves, a tool for installing and uninstalling high-pressure melting machines or for other similar purposes. The construction plans for the hydroelectric power plant district. This blueprint shows that the turbine generators were constructed after the district had been completed. High-voltage NIM battery. This kind of battery provides protection against over-discharging and overcharging. Perfect. The operation manual for the water turbine. If the main power equipment goes offline, the backup can be started to supply power to the generator. Attention, backup engine requires an external power source, such as a battery. To make the water turbine fully operational, there has to be sufficient power supplied to both the axis controller and the battery compartment. Powerless external generator. The circuits connect to the lift nearby as well as the large water wheel below. The control station is in an... Yes. The lift will work once enough power has been rerouted. A massive hydroelectric power generator, probably abandoned due to high costs and inefficiencies. Or am I talking crap? There's not enough power to start up this equipment. Okay, well, where the heck am I supposed to put the battery then? Now, can I go this way? Huh. The door is locked, and it can only be opened with a special key. Warp, warp, warp. Is something in here?
Oop! That was close. Guess I'm not going back that way. Hose. No point doing that. There's nothing to be delivered right now. Synthetic energy resource. That magnetic generator should be able to run on this fuel. It's full of rubbish ahead. Can't go any further. I wonder.
trail end here? No, it circles around to the back of this wall. There must be a secret path forward. There should be a switch to open it close by. I need to search carefully. Did something just fall out? Now that's shoddy workmanship. I hope whoever commissioned this secret passage kept their receipts. I'll check that in a bit. I want to finish with all of this first. Why isn't there power? Oh, it's a directional thing. Got it. Okay. That should have enough power to restore the magnetic generator. Okay, the power is back on. As long as there's enough water flow, the hydraulic generator can provide power to this area again. Okay, there's that. I'll check out that gateway in a minute. Okay, maybe I do need to go back up there first. Aha.
Diary. Does everyone keep their diary hidden in rubbish heaps now? Why am I constantly rooting through rubbish heaps? They stink. Some new things I haven't read yet. The water supply system goes to everywhere in the Underbridge district, and it was conceptually designed and built to help the king control the water resource. The water in Underbridge comes from the city's sewage, and was sanitized and filtered very basically before it goes to all the household, so it is not a surprise to see strange things in the water. The gangs in Underbridge control the water supply strictly, not strictly, strictly, and the residents need to buy water from them. Even though the water is extremely below the sanitary standard, its price is way higher than average. This Hugo card is called the Invert Float, and depicts an upside-down astronaut in a glass tank. The figure stands for a turn and solution. Although upside down, it provides an unorthodox view to see the world, and thus acquired different comprehension, which may be the key to a breakthrough in a bad situation. Hugo cards got their name from inventor Nebula Hugo, who was a famous electromagnetic engineer and a stargazer before he died. He successfully predicated the 3 catastrophes of Mars Colony and the genetic disease, and he participated in the theoretical debate on Sky City. Hugo cards combines tarot cards and fortune-telling tools that appeared amongst post-century technology and culture, and some superior Hugo cards predication involves a quantum entanglement machine and the impulse wave of fixed stars. After Roverism became popular, the followers believes they could obtain the holy prediction of Lark the God of Destiny by using Hugo cards. Some people say Nebula Hugo himself was the leader of Roverism, and this theory explains why Hugo cards are so closely connected to Roverism. Then there's that. And that. Water car? Some sediment was found in Brank's supplementary liquid container, which must have been added when Brank wasn't paying attention. Initial conclusions are that there is sedimentation as a result of the reaction between a certain material and the supplementary liquid. When the sedimental crystal is exposed to the air, the rest of the supplementary liquid would quickly volatilize and become thin airborne particles. Medical report. Glory of the past. 79 graduate, excellent model student for 3 successive years, acquired superior investigative officer qualifications 2 months after employment, National Police Officer of the Year, excellence in case solving, city hero medal. These past glories are now sleeping in the cabinet in the corner. Let sleeping dogs lie and all that. And that. Charles, age 88. He runs a private workshop on Square Street in the Underbridge district and knows a lot about robot quantum brain technology. Just like Morax, he is quite interested in Rex's physical makeup. Lola, Charles's granddaughter, lives with him in the Underbridge district. She has been Robin's friend from childhood, so she worries about Robin and teaches him lessons when necessary. She has some experience with mechanical maintenance as she grew up in the workshop. She likes inventing things and inherited her grandpa's talent for machines. Robin, a child of Underbridge. His parents were both junkmen, and he has been supporting his sister and himself since they passed away. His difficult upbringing is evident from his troublesome personality. Because of his difficult upbringing, he values obtaining resources over moral standards. His closest friends are always on his mind, but he often doesn't know how to communicate with them. He prefers taking action over planning, and he wouldn't hesitate to try something without much second thought. He is sometimes rash, and he is the action taker on the team. Brank.
Brank was the maintenance technician for Virtual Guide Flower Tune on Miracle Street. I thought her name was Kanon. When Charles was carrying out the maintenance work on Brank, he found that a device had been implanted into Charles' brain, and he left it... I beg your pardon? And he left it intact as it was connected deep into the structure of the quantum brain. This game didn't have a script editor, did it? Brank hadn't shown up for the past few days, and he seemed to be having headaches. Brank had a strong sense of responsibility towards what he did, and he had a strong love for pets. His pet dog was his family, and he talked about his pet all the time to people around him. He had a health problem caused by dog hair clog, so he went to Doc, Edward's clinic, for regular maintenance weekly. He liked walking the dog in the cafe in A3 zone and was popular among dog lovers. However, there had been rumors about him, as he seems to be quite close to the gang members. After he went missing, the gang members on Miracle Street had indeed been looking for him, and Popels suspect that the doctor has something to do with Brank's missing. Brank had disappeared from the down street, and no one knows where he went. Nanko. He is a robot adopted by Charles who knows everything in the Underbridge district. He works odd jobs for residents near the workshop for money. He may look like a child on the outside, but his age is a mystery. 16. Editors are important. Information on the King of Underbridge. This is a giant statue built for the gang leader in the Underbridge district, and all his achievements are carved onto the base. It is said that gang members refer to him as the King, which is evidenced by the crown. This king previously served time in prison, but he was released early due to good behavior. Upon release, the king brought some people to the slum where the homeless and unemployed robots live, and thus began a new era. Wild-natured and with no regard for the boundaries of rules and laws, he is known to be rather strict on his followers. Miracle Street is a special area that the king decided to develop 10 years ago. The recreational businesses there that had previously been chaotic were organized by the king. There's the Oriental-style Bellflower House, the Western-style Rainbow Club, and the prosperous downtown area. Many other relevant businesses have been developed as well. In a very short time, Miracle Street has become a famous place to buy fun. People say there's nothing you can't buy on Miracle Street. Even those who haven't been to Starlight City have heard of Miracle Street. The Nightflower Town residential area was one of the first experimental areas due to its proximity to Miracle Street. According to the King's new orders, citizens needed to abide by the new regulations in the Underbridge district and follow a stricter security system. Citizens use pass cards to access different parts of Nightflower Town, and these passes are categorized into levels according to their occupation. The whole place is managed according to the new universal clock regulation system. This is a device that the gang used to control the citizens. It looks like a clock, but it's actually more than that. The clock sends out signals for work and break time as regulated by the king. Allegedly created to manage citizens' timetables, it is, in fact, the king's tool to exploit the labor force more easily. At present, the clock shows 12 hours of work time, but the gang in Underbridge are secretly increasing the work time little by little. It is estimated the work time will increase to 13 hours by next month. This freight transportation system was built by the king back when Underbridge District was being developed, and it makes it easier and faster to transport goods to every logistics hub in the area. The design of the freight box has 13 patent rights. After 10 years of renovation and rebuilding, the structure of Underbridge has become rather complicated, but the logistic passageways have been retained and expanded upon, and now it's an important link and a special scene within Underbridge. Because the freight boxes are highly confidential, the gang used the system to transport some of their personal goods. This way, the gang has acquired safe and easy transportation channel, accelerating the development of Underbridge. Before Sky City was built, Starlight City was one of the most prosperous cities under the federal government. In order to equip it with sufficient drainage functions and flood discharge systems, the Federal Engineering Department built an unprecedented underground sewage system. An engineer who helped build the sewage system once said, "If you get lost in here, you won't be able to leave this freaking place without a map." After the underbridge area was built, the king moved some of his shadier businesses into the special pathways of the underground sewage system. While the system was being developed, the king discovered and made contact with many other underground powers of Starlight City. Ironically, the underground sewage system has become a dark underground city and home to 24/7 illegal business practices. The first generation of biopets realized humanity's fantasy to become the divine creator. At one point, biopets were produced that could receive implanted and customized human memories. People kept highly intelligent pets such as Cat Companion and Feather Angel, which were almost human in their cognitive abilities. Eventually, the government became involved, announcing a wave of regulation across the industry. Now, only biopets that could be easily distinguished from real animals could be produced, and any biopet with human levels of intelligence was strictly illegal. At the same time, a treaty was signed globally to control the spread of artificial biological creature technology. Because of these policies, the production of smart biopets gradually stopped, and the market died out. Nevertheless, there are still people carrying out illegal transactions through the black market, and this has become a very important channel for less developed countries to take a peek at advanced technology. The first generation smart biopets have become rare and precious commodities because of their connection to high-end biotechnology. The agreement signed between the Prophet and the humans provided a chance for robots to live in peace, but the term still resulted in robots living under relative oppression and isolation from humanity. From this situation, a robot organization named the Revolutionists was secretly established and remains active in many big cities, including Koito. The most disturbing element of this new group is that they can harm humans despite the three principles. The revolutionists used a great amount of violence in their attempts to protect their kind, and numerous destructive incidents were recorded. The government was determined to deal with the conflict, and a negotiation conference was held between representatives from both sides. However, the conference resulted in an armed conflict in the end. After this incident, the revolutionists became determined to have their say in their fight for more reasonable treatment towards robots in society. From then on, the revolutionists have become more and more arbitrary, often clashing with government armed forces. They launched terrorist attacks, inflicting mass casualties among civilians. I don't think arbitrary is the word they wanted there, but I'm not sure what they did want. In order to deal with the chaos caused by the revolutionists, the government sent experts to carry out further negotiation, while at the same time summoning the best police from all over the country in order to establish a new Special Mission Squad. The Special Mission Squad successfully stopped several revolutionist terrorist attacks and gradually unearthed the revolutionist stronghold. My mouth is getting tired. In the end, Team 2 of Special Mission Squad had broke through to the stronghold and disrupted the organization. The long-time riots had finally ended. The first robot ever to awaken, the Prophet, was revered by all intelligent robots when he was alive. Many expressed their respect for this robot as a mentor and leader. The death of the Prophet was undoubtedly a big loss to the world. The robots lost a great leader, and the humans lost the chance to understand more about the first awakened robot to exist. Gene Modification Experiment Research Report Code 1179, reinforcing certain physical functions by genetic modification, has proven stable and mature by the results. Expected experimental targets were all met, however, after long-term observation, we found the genetic modification had some flaws. Although the test subjects had successfully acquired the expected physical function reinforcement, the modification would contaminate the genetic pool of the test subjects more seriously than what we had estimated. Through the long-term observation on subject EG6482, 2, we found this genetic modification will lead to lesions being exhibited by every other generation among the descendants of this subject. Descendants would die soon because of the lesions of several body parts caused by genetic issues. Oops. Violence Tromper Mark II is a upgraded version of the Violence Tromper robot series, which were widely used in the first conflict between humans and robots. To deal with the growing riots caused by robot terrorist organization the Revolutionists, this kind of robot is equipped with more advanced anti-robot system, which uses a charged shrapnel blanket technique to suppress robot riots more effectively. Eesh. VR for the next generation. The next generation of VR technology is remarkable due to its portability and 100% authenticity of scene simulation. With a VR device the size of a pair of glasses, the wearer can enter a virtual world that feels exactly like the real one, with no flaws in either motion or view. However, because of the high degree of authenticity, the government has required the simulation of real world to be under 80% in order to prevent users from becoming totally addicted. Humans didn't abide by the peace accords after the war. We tried hard to work for the humans, but didn't get the respect we deserve. Random damage and abuse, as well as universal discrimination. The peace accords were nothing but a piece of paper, and the humans never planned to abide from the very beginning. This is just their way of lying to us, and we have seen no change to our situation before or after the war. We should stop abiding by the so-called peace accords. We need to make a change if we want to live our own lives. The revolutionists can help us. Oh, I see. Okay. Well then. What is it, Vince? Nope, that's not where I meant to go. Mysterious tomb. Interesting. There is so much rubbish and scattered parts with barely room to move. There's also a corpse down there. Elaborate key for an elaborate lock. Damp diary. Did it belong to that dead guy in the water? There's lots of progressively incomprehensible scribbles and scratches in the locker from the look of it. Whoever scrawled this text seems to have gradually lost their mind. According to the map, this pipe should lead to a drainage outlet near the turbine. If this is turned on, it can provide some power for the turbine. Looks like the water is running. I should check the turbine now. Still not. Huh. There we go.
is fully operational. I'll follow the trail of condensed liquid and see what can be found. Skulls and a sword. Only the chosen one can remove the sword and be imbued with the ancient spirit contained within.
Oh, I can't even try? I can't even make an attempt? Oh, there we go.
I can't pull it out. Am I not the chosen one?
Huh.
There is indeed a switch, and it looks like it's connected to the circuits here. Is all the power being sent here?
Not yet. Now it is.
There's the secret passage. I must be close to Brank now. What the? Storing such a large amount of recharge fluid is a big project. There must be something huge connected to this machine. This residue is different from the one Brank left behind. Is that because of differences within the robots themselves? Looks like this robot is dead. Let me check inside the head casing. Yes, he has the same device installed as the others. Looks like this one's broken, though.
The strange liquid seems alive, and it's entering the electronic brain through the implanted device. Is this how Brank was controlled? This is the same mark as the one left by Brank earlier. He must have been here. Well, to the company. After the instructions were entered, the whole liquid tank activated. Did the instructions activate the liquid inside? This equipment seems to be for sending out instructions through the movements of the fluid. What is it calling for? I just saw Brank's sequence code. It seems that he's one of the experimental samples. It seems that the liquid leaked from the damaged interface is the same as the residue left by Brank, but it's still in its original form. I should take some samples. A nanostructure fluid, which can make robot supplementary fluid coagulate and can easily volatilize in the air. Someone has used this device to activate the liquid, controlling the robots and forcing them to come here like walking corpses. This gigantic device must be the key to why robots were attracted to this place, and the method for controlling the robots must be this liquid. I need to give this sample to Charles for an analysis. However, Brank's trail ends here. Was he taken somewhere else? There's no hidden switch here. I need to keep looking. There are some marks here. If I keep following this, I may be able to find out where the controller is. Jesus, that was close. That explosion was aimed at me. Someone spotted me? Or was it some sort of automatic defense system? The passageway is ruined, and the explosion will attract a lot of attention. Maybe it's too risky to continue my investigation. I've acquired a sample of the fluid. If I can figure out its origin and effects, then I'll know how the murderer did it. I can probably also find out his motive as well. I'll go find Charles in his workshop.
As long as you stay like this, you should be able to move around again soon.
I see.
How do you feel? Great. I feel as good as the day I was born. Thank you very much for your help. I'll pay for it later at the clinic.
Focus more on your work-life balance. If you work too hard, the problem may reoccur.
Thanks for the advice. See you later.
It seems that I'm not as good as you at solving immediate problems when they present themselves.
Ha! Age and experience, Sonny. I've been cutting my teeth on this stuff for decades. How's your wound? It looks serious.
I dealt with it at the clinic. It's not that bad, but it will take some time to recover.
Those gangs are out of control.
This is why a doctor is so badly needed in Underbridge District.
And thanks to you, Sonny, we've got one. The other hospitals are too far to get to when you're sick.
Yes, well, thanks for the kind words. I'll pass them on to my wife. It looks like you have a visitor. While tracing Brank's movements, I found this. It seems to be some type of nanostructure. Can you help me analyze it?
Is this a group of high-density nanorobots? They appear to be in a fluidic state. Edward, come have a look. Come have a look. Is this what you were talking about before?
Yes, very similar. But I remember they were still experimental and hadn't been put into production. How could they even be here? Unless the king...
It seems there's more to the Underbridge district than meets the eye. By the way, young man, how did you get so filthy?
I triggered a bomb, and everything I collected got ruined in the explosion. This one clue is the only thing I have left to continue the investigation.
An explosion? I hope the clinic is okay. I wonder if that's why Luna keeps calling me. Oh, sorry, wrong person. Was the explosion near the clinic? You should go back and check it out.
I'm on my way. We can talk later.
I'll take a close look at this fluid, young man, and you should have the results by tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, Charles. Nanko lent me this door card earlier. It's very convenient. I hear it was your invention.
Oh, this is just the prototype. I've since developed a new heaven-level pass card. The gangsters' pass card systems won't stop an old man like me for long.
Pretty impressive work, I must say. You have so many inventions.
Of course I do. The Soul Separator and Laser Billy are two of my personal favorites.
You know, I was going for just, like, gruff earlier. Like, you know, hard-boiled detective kind of thing. But he's kind of turned into Solid Snake. Which I guess isn't too different, but, like, a lot more specific. I don't suppose you have any core processor chips for an old robot lying around. My friend has been, well, out of action lately.
It is nearly impossible to find parts for those antique robots now, but my God's Touch device should work on even the most ancient androids. Looks like you have all the necessary parts to put it together. Now all you need to do is to print one out according to the blueprint.
Why are you three here? What are you talking about?
We are talking about the explosion at the big water wheel earlier.
Oh, was there an explosion?
You don't look surprised at all. Are you in any way involved? What, did you blow it up?
Wow! No, I was searching for Brank. His trail was erratic, like someone else was operating his limbs. It led me to a place with recharging bays and a tank of some strange nanofluid. This fluid could be what was controlling him. And then seconds later, boom! I barely escaped.
Recharging bays? Nanofluid? I have a feeling this has something to do with the missing robot cases. And the robots were being controlled. That possibility never crossed my mind. Cool. The gangsters must be conducting secret experiments.
I'm not sure whether there is anything to do with the gangs, but the explosion happened when I was about to find out more.
If you didn't see anyone coming after you, it is likely to be an automatically triggered self-destruction device.
I think you're right. The explosion ruined almost all the evidence, but I was lucky enough to have collected some samples of the nanofluid before that. Charles is looking into it now.
This is much more complicated than we thought it was at first. The three of us will keep collecting information. If we find anything, I will let you know tomorrow.
Good luck, but be careful. I don't want to rescue two miscreant kids and a robot that thinks it's a real detective.
Made in Charles's workshop, an artificial chip that simulates the quantum brain of smart robots. I love the music in Raktika. It is one of my very favorites. And generally a favorite of, like, most of the people who play the game. Everybody loves it. Or hates it, but most people love it. Okay, that's all I can do for today. Once I get the report back tomorrow regarding the recharge fluid, I can decide my next move. Leave now. Time to go. Charles, I'm heading home now. Don't forget that recharge fluid.
Don't worry, I'll have the results tomorrow.
That poster of the singer Cheryl, taken from her dressing room and lost for 13 years. Now it turns up in Brank's apartment. Why? Is someone trying to send a message? This feels like the work of Noah. The nanofluid in that machine seems to have a supporting relationship with the brain implant device. Could they be working together to control a robot's behavior? Are the missing robots the work of Noah as well? Damn it. Nearly everything was lost in the explosion. Where the hell is Brank? If I don't get to the bottom of this soon, more robots might be taken. Come on, Charles, I'm counting on you.
How did I get back here before that idiot? Didn't he leave Underbridge before me?
This is a strange, quite addictive machine. Rex once spent a whole day with this machine.
The quickest way to travel is to use the vent. Where should I go? Meow.
All the kitties are sleeping. Jump up there just because I can. Very cat-like.
Hey there, little guy. You got home late. Hi, Connie. Why are you still here? I've been waiting for you. Pff, like I would believe that. Well, the boss and Bradsy were organizing family stuff, so I was getting bored. Anyway, now that you're here, let's have some fun. Sorry, meow. Today was exhausting, and I'm pretty swiped. Swiped? Martin? Well, look who it is, meow. Nice to see you again, William. Are you reading a book, meow? I just love human books. Take this one, for instance, The Illustrated Guide to Feline Mating Rituals. The books are really well kept here, like they're new. Why does he have that? Actually, I think most of those books were never opened. How is it going with the Bourbon family? The family made peace with the Biocats. Meow. The boss himself went to the meeting, and I heard those Biocats just couldn't wait to join us. Meow. I found out afterwards that someone from our family started the conflict on purpose, but the boss wants to deal with this himself, so I get a couple days to relax. Meow. That's why you're killing time reading books here? Meow. Reading is a good way to kill time. Reading is learning, honing your mind. And these illustrations really are something. Meow. Whatever you like to call it. Classic ROM game, Mad Magic.
They stopped producing 100 years ago. This is the 28th retro version. That's just the same one I've been finding in machines all over the place, isn't it?
Meow? This is... that smartass robot BBX?
Don't tell me he's gonna explode again.
Beep, beep, reboot complete. BBX is fully operational.
This God's Touch device works pretty well. I need to ask the old man for a couple more, just in case. What a day. But still no update on Brank. Hopefully Charles will have some good news in the morning. Well, I guess it's time to hit the sack.
Hi, meow. Hello, William. It's been a long time. You look well. What? BBX can understand what I say? Has he evolved?
Yep, more of that.
Meow. It's getting late. Maybe I should rest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done everything. A lot happened today. I need a good night's sleep. Chapter 3, The Siren is a Fiend. And that seems like a good place to stop for today. I mean, you know, as soon as it gives me control back. And this scene should play again tomorrow, but...
Beep, beep. Wake up, you idiot.
Shut that noise off. Don't make me regret fixing you.
Initiating self-destruct sequence.
Now things really feel like they're back to normal. Okay, I'll get up. Go prepare breakfast or something. Oh, I'm the cat again. Or still, possibly. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on Wednesday afternoon to continue this. Now let's see who's around for me to raid. Excuse me. Hey, NK is on. Let's go see what she's up to. Is that Night Trap? Oh no, it's a movie night. Never mind. I thought she was playing Night Trap. She does play lots of old games like that. Usually older, but, you know. Anyway, thanks again. Hope to see y'all next time. Let's go check out ANK's channel.